Welcome back. Yesterday marked the first day of Diwali, or the Festival of Lights. The tradition started out as a Hindu festival, but it's now celebrated in India and all across the world by many different faiths.
It's a 5-day celebration. It's marked with things like traditional Indian sweets, meals, and of course, lots of lights. Joining us this morning is Ruchika Tulshan. She's an author, journalist, and you're a commissioner on the Seattle Women's Commission as well. So let's just start with, what is Diwali?
So Diwali is, as you correctly said, the Hindu festival of lights. But I think in the current climate that we live in, it means so much more. It's the triumph of good over evil. It's the idea of having faith when things seem really dark. So it's a really special festival in my mind, obviously.
What are the origins of the tradition?
So it's a Hindu myth. People have different interpretations of it, but it's the return of Lord Ram and Sita after being exiled in the forest for 14 years. And in order to welcome them, lamps were lit and great festival celebrations were done.
And it's celebrated in different regions in kind of different ways, and even the hemispheres are different sort of times.
Yeah, exactly. So in the northern hemisphere, actually, Diwali was yesterday, but for a lot of people in the southern part of India, Diwali was actually the day before and celebrated in a little bit of a different way. But the meaning is still the same. You know, it's still about family and food and culture, and yes, the celebration of hope and light over darkness.
Can you walk us through some of the other ways people celebrate?
Yeah, so actually I've brought a couple of props to show you. So these are clay lamps. They're very colorfully designed. Actually, a tradition we have in our home, I'm from Singapore, but obviously my family's Indian, is we used to actually paint them at home and then fill them with ghee or oil, and then light them up and arrange them around the house in different corners to bring light to every single part of the house.
I think we have some pictures that you sent us while you're talking.
Yeah.
Maybe we can show some of those.
Yeah, but here in Seattle, obviously low maintenance. Actually, what you're seeing is rangoli, which is made of colored rice, and this is, I make it with colored rice, and I made it on a plate this year because I have a little 15-month-old who gets up and everything.
Congratulations.
But thank you. But otherwise, you can do really, really intricate patterns, flowers and other things. So really a beautiful design, I would say very design-centric festival, but great food, lots and lots of feasting, lots of visiting family and friends. And for the ones who are religious, there is a religious and prayer aspect of it, but really, for me, the significance is so much more about coming together and celebrating the good things in life.
I love it. Briefly, what are some of the celebrations around here that people might be able to participate in?
Oh, great. Yeah. So tomorrow, actually, there's going to be at Seattle Center, part of Festal, there's going to be a Diwali celebration. I'm really excited. There's a good chance I'm going to take my son there, unless the weather gets a little strange. Also on the east side, in Bellevue Square, there's going to be some celebrations there, and a variety of other ones throughout the month on the east side. And then on November 4th, the Seattle Art Museum also has a Diwali celebration, lots of activities and fun things for children to do especially.
Ruchika Tulshan, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for walking us through all this. It's a colorful, wonderful festival, and we just really appreciate you walking us through that celebration.
Thank you so much.
Is there a phrase, a celebratory phrase you could say?
Yeah, so for us it's the New Year, so you would say Happy Diwali and Saal Mubarak, which means Happy New Year.
Saal Mubarak.
Thank you.
Thank you.